I mean, like, do you have any sense of the dramatics here?
I feel like
well, everyone here knows that I can negotiate way better than you can negotiate. So.
I gotta take Green Bay here.
I won't take that invite for the record. Damn, I wanted to do it today. Welcome back to the podcast. Shooter.
Hello.
Oh my God.
How's it feel to be back?
We let him back on the podcast.
Well, no, because you just... First off, we were recording on a Friday on a holiday in Downers Grove where nobody lives. So I'm not going to go out there. And then
he doesn't live in Downers Grove.
And then you stayed in Oswego.
I care. That's farther away from Downers Grove
don't
than
dox
Chicago.
him, first off. Don't tell anyone where his parents live.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also think it's very weird that you spent like almost 3 weeks in the suburbs.
I'm sorry because I love my family and I want to be around them.
And your friends?
Weird? Yeah, and my friends.
Just saying.
How's that weird?
I'm just weird.
How about
you have an apartment in the city,
so
use it.
How about this? You had an invite to come to my house for New Year's Eve, and you did not come. What's up with that?
Okay.
Everyone came.
We had so much fun. We stayed up till 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, throwing footballs outside. You would have loved
That's
that.
right, we did. Usually I'm a 12:30 go to bed New Year type of guy, but we had so much fun that we stayed up that
So I looked at it. By the time, if I would have left when I would have left, $30 for the Uber. If I would have left to come home for that same Uber, $40. $70 just to show up.
Do you put a price on friendship? I don't.
I definitely don't.
I'm not.
Speaking of Uber, I know this is a hot button issue for you, and the new tax that came into effect for Chicago on all Ubers. Can you explain what that is?
It's messed up. We can show you, Jack. I don't know if you can edit in the map.
Yeah, I'll put the map.
Put the map in.
Right there.
I think you can afford it. You know, you have a job.
I can, but like, let me complain about it. Just
Make
like,
it.
okay, whoa.
Oh, sorry.
And in this map,
I'm not putting it where you wanted me to put it. I'll put it where I want it.
Yeah.
In that map, Monday through Friday, they call it congestion hours, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., that's
basically the entire day. Yeah.
The entire day. An extra $3 if you're coming into or going from that zone, an extra $125 each. $7 Ubers are gone.
What about if you're in the zone? Is it still $3 more?
Zone to zone?
No, is there different zones or is it just one collective zone?
It's one collective zone.
So
if you're inside of the zone
and staying in the zone,
$3. If you're leaving the zone, $3. If you're coming into the zone, $3. There's no discrimination. Chicago.
That's fair.
And then anything else, $125. And then to go from O'Hare to the zone, $8 extra. This is on top of what you would normally do.
You're not traveling anywhere though. Well, you're not. What do you care about?
I travel.
Really? You don't travel to Downers Grove?
Where's the last place you went?
That's a good question. This is going to be the lamest place in the world. It's going to be like Atlanta or
Akron,
something.
Ohio.
Colorado Springs.
When?
October.
Who goes to Colorado and goes
For
to
a friend of
Colorado
mine who got married, I stood in his wedding because I know people.
I didn't see pictures of that.
Honestly, I didn't either.
It happened.
Okay, dude.
It happened. And
yeah.
Then my brother got married in Barrington. We went to the Seville.
Wait, where's Barrington?
Tell him.
I love Barrington. Barrington's my spot.
Is that in Illinois?
Yeah, it's like north of like where I grew up.
I mean, it sounds...
South Barrington. Go see some mansions. South Barrington.
It's quite nice.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You would enjoy the lifestyle out there.
Is it my lifestyle?
Yeah.
Nice.
You should be a realtor out there.
Ooh.
I mean, there's pretty expensive places.
What's the commission?
I mean, it's whatever you want. Commission is negotiable.
He doesn't know how to say it.
I said it right. I've been drinking.
Negotiable.
But it's whatever you want it to be. No one can say your commission except you and what you agree upon.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I like that.
So it's
if I employ you to stay in my house, are you gonna waive the commissions?
God no.
Also, do you think they can hear that music on there?
It's
no,
not.
I don't know. We'll close it there.
It wouldn't be necessarily for you. I mean, it all depends on
What do you mean?
The agreement. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it.
I feel like
everyone here knows that I can negotiate way better than you can negotiate. So I might put you in the spin sucker. You know what I mean?
I would love to see it.
Spin selling. Got it,
dude. All right. Well, besides that, you guys see my blog post about the Coyotes?
I did.
Well, I put that they were wolves. That's not a wolf.
That's not.
Chicago
not even close.
They're playing Rosemont.
I saw the tweet from like this random girl who took the video from like the Snapchat, and she called it a wolf. So I was just like, okay, it must be a wolf.
It's not.
Yeah. I mean, what's going on with that? How'd Coyotes get there?
Dude, I've come in like from the burbs to Chicago before, and I've seen coyotes like just hanging around the tracks, and it's scary. I mean, granted, like I'm not affected by it, but you know it's there.
We're on like CNN two coyote attacks
in a decade.
In CNN, it says Chicago hasn't had a coyote attack in decades. Yesterday, it had 2. After happy hour at work today, someone said like, yeah, someone was just walking, came out, and just bit him right in the ass, straight in the ass.
That's what happened.
I mean, yeah, and then someone else got bit in the face. And then there's allegedly a story of like a housekeeper coming out. Someone's like, oh no, a coyote picked up a poodle and was running with it, took off her shoe, threw it at the coyote, dropped the poodle, everything's fine.
What? She threw her shoe?
Shoe, poodle, done.
Let's get her in the NFL.
Coyote. Yeah.
She can be a QB.
Yeah.
Holy
but
shit.
I don't understand. The first came Wednesday afternoon when a coyote bit a 5-year-old boy multiple times outside of a nature museum in Lincoln Park. That's safe. You're safe in Lincoln Park.
I missed the alligator. What was the alligator's name?
Snapper.
Chance the Snapper.
Chance the Snapper.
Chance the Snapper and Alligator Bob.
Yeah.
Who didn't do anything, and then they brought in a real professional, caught him in like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Do we not name these coyotes because they're like hurting people?
That's probably.
I mean,
right.
you could say they're Chicago Wolves. So
I mean, have they killed anybody yet?
I don't think it's killed.
Yeah, I jumped right to kill.
Yeah, you have. I mean, that's false reporting.
I didn't mean to.
And we're pressed now.
We're hardly pressed.
Later Wednesday night, a 32-year-old man said a coyote bit his buttocks while he was walking near Northwestern Hospital.
It says buttocks? At least he was next to the hospital.
Wait, Northwestern Hospital?
Northwestern Hospital, like downtown. That's exciting.
That's cool.
Wait, Northwestern Hospital is.
He walked into
downtown.
It's not downtown.
He walked into the hospital in good condition.
Thank God he was so close to the hospital.
All right. Coyote bit me in the ass.
It says he walked into the hospital?
Yeah, he walked into the hospital.
Okay.
It's like shit. First coyote attack in 3 decades. Who's tracking that?
They track everything. I mean,
just like Elias Sports, but for coyotes.
I mean, the police track everything. It's just reports after reports after reports, and you can pull data from it. It's not like anything crazy. But yeah, I mean, first coyote attack in decades. I think we're fine.
Do you think we can ask our bookie to see if he has odds for another coyote attack in Chicago?
Well, then I'm just going to find a coyote in the burbs and just let it loose.
I'll ask him.
I'll say like, money line.
What do you think it would be?
I'll take
the money line, so that there's gonna be one at all.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, actually. I would take -1.5. All right, let's hop into that.
How can you get a spread?
Yeah, no, there'd be a spread.
I don't know how.
No, -1.5 is like -1.
Because if there's only one,
oh,
you lose.
What's the over/under for the next 20 days?
Okay, that would be fine too,
yeah.
I suppose.
Anyway,
let's hop into NFL picks. How did we do last week? I was actually okay. I think I was up 2 units.
So I was like down like a quarter of a unit because so I took the money line for Titans, worked out real well.
Fantastic.
But then I pushed on the Saints. No, I pushed on
the Saints. Come on.
I lost the Phillies and Saints game, and I pushed on Houston versus the Bills. So 1-2-1 for me. But money wise, I'm like only down.
I don't think I could have done. I could have done worse, but almost not. Buffalo money line lost. Buffalo over team total 20.5. They had 19. That one hurt.
They had 19 for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah. New Orleans spread. That one hurt. Saved myself with Seattle. So 1-4.
Well, I saved you with Seattle.
Dude,
no, I was gonna take
Seattle. It
Seattle.
sucks seeing Carson Wentz go down again.
Oh, I don't. I have zero feelings for Carson.
I think he's a great player, but he's just putting his body out on the line every single play.
They should. Oh, come on.
They won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles, and then said, "Okay, thanks for the Super Bowl. You can go."
Yes,
well, that's why they do it, because you have your starting quarterback and your backup. Now you have
Yeah, but Carson Wentz should have been better.
Well, yeah, but he's just injury prone like no other. But it sucked. You hate to see him go down.
I mean, it was unfortunate. I don't think it was.
I don't think it was a dirty.
What
hit.
was that That was the hit. I mean,
it wasn't a dirty hit because everyone
was going down.
Jadeveon Clowney's 300 pounds. He falls.
I'll take the under on
Right.
that. I'll take the under on that. Jadeveon Clowney's not 300.
But I thought...
No, he's definitely
what's
under 300
What's the
pounds, yeah.
guy, the backup QB, Josh McCown?
Yeah.
Don't say it like that.
McCown.
McCown.
When you Al Michaels, I hate that.
Well, Al Michaels kept saying it, so that's
it's not even you, but even when, and this is what I think is Chicago, like men over the age of 45 in Chicago deliberately mispronounce Chicago Bear player last name. Alshon Jeffries, you've all heard that. Josh.
What is it?
Jeffrey, one, singular, only one
That's
Jeffrey.
wrong.
I thought it was Jeffries.
It's just one Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey.
Well, he probably has a family.
Well,
so
no,
Jeffries.
Him himself, he's a singular Jeffrey. And then Josh McCown.
I thought he could bring it back and win it for them.
No,
no
chance.
He got
really
and then he got like emotional with his North Carolina accent.
He started crying.
He's got a great accent.
He does.
He's definitely
seems like a great guy.
Anyway, so first game of the week for the next round of the playoffs, Minnesota Vikings versus the San Francisco 49ers.
-7 totals at 44 right now. Dude, I mean, the Vikings, like, they shouldn't have won that game, I don't think.
The Saints beat themselves.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Like, it's just
it's
not fair.
Bullshit.
I want my money back.
I know that we talked about this. The pass interference that should have been called. I agree.
Extend the arm.
Extend
the arm.
And the bullshit rule that they don't get a chance to, like, a rebuttal. Beer pong.
Yeah.
Rebuttal.
Pat McAfee. Yeah.
That's going to happen again this week, and I'm going to be so upset about it. I know it's going to happen again.
They shouldn't have won that game.
No.
Yeah, so, I mean, for that reason, but also the 49ers are just sick. I'm taking 49ers -7 all day. I'm gonna try to. I'll try to get 6.5. Because I don't want to get burnt by that shit again.
I feel that's like the same bet as the Saints, though. Like,
yeah,
just like,
but the 49ers are better than the Saints. And it was just a matter of the Saints not showing up. It wasn't that they weren't good enough.
Just had a bad day, but unfortunately their bad day was, for
a very important one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably their most important day. But, I mean, if you look at, like, all the stats with, like, the Minnesota Vikings versus the 49ers, I mean, it just, like, their offense isn't good. Really, it's their running game that helps them out. Like, for Vikings.
Dalvin Cook is sick, man.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also interesting that the defense for San Francisco is 17th in the league for rushing yards. For stopping the rush, I should say. So they're giving up, 112 yards a game, basically.
What are the average points per game for each team?
Yeah, so they're actually kind of close. So San Francisco is, funny enough, San Francisco is 8th in the league, and Minnesota is 5th in the league.
See, I'm curious as to those two top 10 scoring offenses with their defenses, which all be good. 44 seems low for an over/under. I mean, from what I'm seeing here,
it's the lowest of the week.
Minnesota, 5 of last 6 road games hit the over, and San Francisco is hit the over in the last 7 of last 10.
Yeah,
I think the over for me personally is a lock.
That's what I was thinking too.
I would be curious to see a tease for this. Maybe see a teaser for this game, like
there might be a teaser.
A 6-point teaser
that looks good.
To get it down to like San Francisco, and then maybe the under 51. I don't know, under 50. Doing some math, but I'd be curious for a tease. But definitely the over 44, I think, is really easy. Because especially you could look at the defenses during the regular season, but playoff football,
it's a whole different game.
Divisional, coaches are gonna do things they wouldn't do in the regular season.
Yeah, we've seen the 49ers have shootout games before.
Rams? No, not Rams.
Saints.
That was
so
crazy.
many points.
Yeah, I mean, it hit the over in the first half. Didn't it?
That was great.
Yeah. I think this is a safe over at 44.
Jack, you in on that?
Yeah, I like that. I'll take the over. I'm still gonna take 49ers spread though.
I think if I take a spread,
if I see that go down to 6.5, I'm 100% taking it. But if it doesn't go down to 6.5,
I'm gonna buy it.
That might be a game time decision.
I get so scared because I just took the Saints -7. I felt so good about it.
Yeah.
I just felt horrible during the entire game.
Oh, the entire game.
It was bad.
Block it out of your memory.
Rough.
All right, next game, Titans versus Ravens. Finally, we get to watch the Ravens again. Ravens are -10 right now, 47 total. We just watched the Titans take care of the Patriots. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the only thing going against this right now is that the Ravens, like, basically Lamar Jackson's been off for, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
So, or 2.5 weeks, so that kind of sucks. But, I mean, he's just Lamar Jackson. He's going to be fine. The Ravens should win this by 2 touchdowns. I actually like the over in this. It's at 47. We all know that the Titans score a lot of points. The Ravens obviously
They scored
score
14
a lot
points
of points
last week, so.
No, but the Titans historically in the second half of this season.
Oh yeah, I mean they
were crazy.
They're a second half team, no doubt about it.
So I don't know.
I feel that 10 points is a lot for a playoff game. I mean, well, it would be the Titans who, on paper, shouldn't have beat the Patriots. 10 points is a lot. I
think you're right. I mean, it's a scary 10 points. I was telling you, I'm a little afraid of this board. But I mean, they scored 14 points last week. They look good. I mean, their running game was unbelievable last week, which really
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry
He's
was
really very good. NFL rushing leader? Yes.
But even the Baltimore defense is still a great. They're a good defense. They're top 5 for sure. And they're 6. They're actually 5th in the league for allowing the most rushing yards. They're allowing 93.4 a game, and that's really all the Titans have going for them. And it's just I don't know. It's a scary game.
Honestly, if you're looking at a 6-point tease.
Stop trying to tease everybody today.
I don't want these teases.
Niners -1 and Ravens -4.
All right, do it.
That's something.
Let us know what happens.
I like that. I don't like that spread. Maybe the over or I don't know that over under, but 10 is just a lot of points.
Yeah, I mean every game last week was determined by 1 score.
Yeah, but the Ravens are.
It is the Ravens. They're the odds to win the Super Bowl. I mean, they're just such a great team.
But how does it behoove? You like that? How does it behoove the Ravens to just blow out the Titans? What do you get from that?
But they don't need to try to blow out teams. That's what the difference is. Look
at how fast the Titans are. Best quarterback in the league, Ryan Tannehill.
Fair.
So
you're not wrong about that.
I mean, basically, if the Titans
it's the 2 best quarterbacks in the league are facing.
I mean, the Titans have anywhere close to keeping it within 10 and keeping the spread. I mean, you just have to stop the Ravens their first quarter. So you can't allow them to get points.
There's no way.
Because then that's how they play their game. They're just going to play slow. They're going to run. They're going to go for on 4th down. If they're beyond the 50-yard line, and they're just going to take a lot of time off the clock. So if the Titans can do that, then yeah, they're golden. But it's I would rather bet +10 the Titans.
So
I know
that's
taking here a tease, which would be -140.
I don't want these teases.
Which would be
I don't like teasers.
San Francisco +3 and a Baltimore pick 'em. Baltimore wins. San Francisco +3.
All right, good luck.
Great, man.
Thanks for your excitement.
So Mark Ingram is questionable. He's injured, but he's obviously expected to play.
Yeah, he'll play. You guys convinced me off of the over, but I'm still taking Ravens -10. I think they're going to win by 2 or 3 touchdowns. So
that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm not convinced Tennessee. I think that's another game time decision, but I'm leaning towards Tennessee.
It's at -10 right now. I'm going to try to get.
I'm going to wait to see what that.
I gotta feel that line goes down.
It's been going up.
It has.
Yeah.
So it's because people like you are betting on them.
Yeah, my money really moves the odds.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, people should back me because my record is.
What is it?
What is it?
I mean, now I think we're up to 40, 17, and 3 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Listen, that's a lot of units, boys. All right, I'm going to take the Ravens. I'm not going to touch the over. You guys convinced me off of it.
I'm not touching the over.
You're going to take the Titans.
I'm leaning towards
I'm
going to see where the line is. If the line goes up, Ravens. But if the line goes down, Titans.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. My bad. So you're going to say that the Ravens are going to win by 2 or 3 touchdowns. Are you thinking that the Titans aren't going to score at all?
I'm thinking that the Titans aren't going to have the run dominance that they had.
Against the Patriots?
Really, the last 4 games before the playoffs.
Titans get 2 touchdowns, 14 points. Ravens win by 7, 21. Math. No, not yet. Maybe like 2 touchdowns, 28. There's your over.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that if
they might not get 2 touchdowns.
If you're going to take the Ravens minus 10 and you anticipate a big Ravens win, you might as well take the over.
All right, I'm back on the over.
Fuck.
That's your fault.
He's gonna Venmo me.
I wanted to do 4 bets, and I've already done 4 bets.
Wow, we only had 2 games.
Yeah. All right, I'm done with that.
Wow.
All right, on to the next day, the Sunday games.
This is the bad game.
This is scary. Houston
Brad,
Texans.
are you gonna burrow in it?
Houston Texans
I don't know what
versus Kansas City. You got the battle of 2017 quarterback year. Is that what they came out?
Yeah, put up the graphic.
Are you
saying.
serious?
Right there.
I'm just saying.
Why
The
would you
graphic
do
game.
that?
I'm just saying.
Mitch will be there.
That's
I mean-
that's not the podcast we're trying to run.
Come on.
I'm just saying it is.
What he's
Also-
what he's referencing to
Also-
is the 2 quarterbacks that we could have had over Mitchell Trubisky.
I'm just saying they came from the same year. That's a battle.
Just saying, guy. Also,
Don't give me shit.
before we get into this game, I think that you have to take the Titans plus 10 because you wrote a blog saying the Ravens can be stopped.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm saying they can be stopped, but I'm saying by
They haven't been.
an NFC team.
The Titans are not an NFC team,
Yeah, I realize that.
so take the Titans.
So I'm saying in the Super Bowl they could be stopped.
All right.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying you need to stick by your blogs or don't write blogs.
All right. Anyway, Texans Chiefs. Man, it's all right. The line's at 9.5 for the Chiefs. The total's at 51. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes scores a lot of points. Obviously, the Texans also score a lot of points. 51 seems about right. Texans plus 9.5. I feel like I have these like memories in the back of my brain of betting on the Chiefs this year and watching the game, and they just like looked horrible. Like they of course like came out with the W, but they didn't look dominant like Patrick Mahomes used to be.
The Titans can have those. Not the Titans. The Texans can have those games too. Week 16, just shit the bed. Let me hit you with, if the over-under is 51, total is hit under in 7 of Houston's last 10, and the total is hit under in 5 of KC's last 6.
Right.
I think this game is going to be a lot closer than people think, and I think 9.5 points is too much to give the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree, but Patrick Mahomes could totally prove us wrong, and it's probably going to happen. But I'm going to take the
notable
Texans.
Any notable injuries? Let's check. Doesn't look. J.J. Watt's still questionable, but he's probably going to play.
He played 52 snaps.
Yeah, he played a
He's
lot.
an Iron Man, and he fired that crowd up.
Yeah,
that was
he did.
exciting to see.
He did. Travis Kelce questionable, but no one like big, like game changer.
Travis
big.
Kelce's big.
Yeah, but he's
Their
questionable.
offense runs through Travis Kelce.
Probably still going to play. Had limited practice today.
Today?
Today.
Thursday. It's questionable. That's very questionable.
It's very. It's
As it
questionable.
says.
Yeah.
It's indeed questionable.
we can confirm.
Yeah.
It's questionable, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Texans plus 9.5 just because I'm scared.
I'm going to take the Kansas City 9.5 because, yeah.
Texans.
So all of Emily's
I feel like
friends,
he's right.
all of Emily's friends are KC. She knows somebody who works for Kansas City, and he's like the equipment manager, best friends with Patrick Mahomes. Not best friends, but friendly with Patrick Mahomes.
Are we going to do him on the pod?
So
I hope so. That's a goal.
That reminded me. We should get.
Don't say
You know where
it.
I'm going?
I know exactly who you're saying.
We should get Andy Waterman on this podcast.
Who's that?
He used to be. We went to the same high school with him. He used to be like an equipment guy for the Texans.
Oh shit.
He was on Hard Knocks.
And then he was on Hard Knocks. Did that for like a few years, and now he delivers wine in Texas.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he went into it's like the alcohol business. Like he's like a wine guy and like puts up the displays. I don't know what kind of work that is, but also another thing I'll say, I think the difference between the Ravens and Titans at -10 warrants a -10 pick for the Ravens. But do you really think that the Texans and Chiefs are that much? I mean, it's a half point. How are we not trading this the same as the last game we just talked about?
Yeah, it's true.
Fair analysis, but I don't know. I'm looking at the stats for Houston's defense, they're not top 10 in anything. They're barely like top 20 in anything. The only thing they're like top 20 in is 19th for points allowed at 24. So their defense is just not a good thing. They've been riding on their offense the entire year. And I think, Patrick Mahomes can just fucking destroy that defense and the secondary.
2019 Patrick Mahomes is not 2018 Patrick Mahomes.
So?
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I appreciate your pick.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
I mean,
because 9.5 points is a lot. If it goes to 10, that would be great. But I see this within 10.
All right.
Because of your girlfriend. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, she's a big Kansas City fan. So
wait, you're going for Kansas City now?
No.
Oh.
I appreciate that he's making that pick for his significant other.
Yeah.
Well, not just her. It's also a good bet.
Okay.
That was good.
All right, cool. I'm not going to touch the total on that
I
one.
like it.
Last game for NFL, Seahawks versus Packers. Fuck the Packers. They're minus 4.5.
Throw out your stats, close your lap, and close your iPad. Taking the Seahawks because it doesn't matter. You could tell me anything, I'm going to take the Seahawks. Seahawks could be minus 21. I'm taking the Seahawks.
I kind of agree with that, to be
Thank
honest.
you.
The total's at 47.
Take that smile off your face.
I mean, I think the Packers are they're a bad team. I think.
Not as good as their record.
No.
Yeah.
The worst 2 seed I think we've seen in a while.
They are the Patriots of the NFC.
100%.
Just the truth.
100%.
They even have a similar quarterback.
They almost, if they would have lost to the Lions in Week 17, they would have played last week.
Oh, yeah. That's
They
right.
almost lost to the Lions.
Yeah.
Let's not talk. They almost lost to the Lions. They lost to the Chargers. They're not that good of a team. Aaron Rodgers needs to retire.
The only problem here is
he's waiting.
It's Packer weather.
Wait, let's look at the. I want to see.
I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be snowing here. So I'm
really?
assuming it's going to be cold wherever up in Green Bay. But 4.5, I just don't think the Packers are any good at all. I think the Seahawks are very good. They just are hurt, which sucks. But plus 4.5, if I'm getting points for the Seahawks, I just have to take it.
How do you not root for Russell Wilson?
Yeah,
he's a man of God.
How do you not? Oh, that actually turns me off of Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
But how do you not root for Marshawn Lynch?
Catholic faith is a cult.
Okay.
24 degrees on Sunday. Wind chill 21. That's pack weather. No precipitation.
Okay, at least there's no precipitation. But Marshawn Lynch,
he's been waiting. Just let him talk. I can't. Just let him get it out.
Go ahead, dude. But you're gonna pull a Matt right now. And you're gonna bet on the Packers.
No.
Go ahead.
He's gonna say the Packers are great, but I'm still gonna take the Seahawks. That's like a Matt move. So go ahead.
Thank you for allowing me to speak. I gotta take Green Bay here.
Of course
Seattle has just not been good. I don't think they're playing up to their record because there's been so many games. It's been one score. They barely win these games, and the last 2 games of the regular season they lost to the Cardinals, 49ers to be 49ers to be expected. Lost to the Rams in that just fucking shit show of a game they had.
So they beat the 49ers. That's in San Francisco.
Well, I'm saying that the last few games, leading up to the playoffs. I don't know. And then again, I bet on Seattle a lot this year, and none of it has done well for me whatsoever. And
I can appreciate that.
And that part of it, I'm just angry at Seattle for just not playing up, especially when I need them to. And yeah, I think Matt's fucking right sometimes because Packers do this time and time again. Who do you want? It's 2 minutes left. You got to have a game-winning drive. I fucking want.
I used to want Aaron Rodgers. I don't anymore. I want Russell Wilson.
You're just saying that because you're.
No, I'm serious.
No, I would.
Right now, I would rather have Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson, he can score points when he needs to.
You know what's funny about Russell Wilson? Have you seen that YouTube video of him trying to bring the energy to the team?
Hype up the crowd.
Hype up the team. It's very
don't.
generic. It's
guys. It's a commercial.
No, it wasn't commercial.
Oh,
it was he was mic'd up, and it was everybody on Twitter was
He's
just
a man of God.
laughing at him.
I don't
Why
know.
do you keep bringing that up?
Stop bringing that up. I don't know what the exact stat was, but I remember during the broadcast on the last Seattle game, they said that Seattle has won the game I won the game on the last drive like 8 of 9 times in this season. So like it's always close, and they always like he's the most clutch quarterback in the league this year.
Yeah.
So with points plus 4.5, like I think it definitely could be a close game, but I think it's going to be a close game by a field goal, not by a touchdown.
Yeah.
And even if it is, and Seattle has the ball to score at the end, I think it's possible.
So let me hit you with this. I knew this stat, but obviously I had to get it pulled up, updated. Fourth quarter comebacks, career leaders, which I don't know what I tried to see. It doesn't say here like what the stat is like within yada yada minutes. Where would you put all time Aaron Rodgers in terms of fourth quarter comebacks?
Well, now that we're
in the list.
I mean, it sounds like it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess like 15th.
Tied for 54th.
Yeah, he sucks.
With Mark.
Well, that's because they're usually always up in his career.
Exactly. I mean, that's tough. That's a weird stat.
Yeah.
It's
Russell
like,
Wilson is tied for 23rd. Russell Wilson has 21. Aaron Rodgers has 16. But one thing to your point, you said, who do you want like with the ball? Or you said the Packers always do this. How did you not say that? And while I wanted the Patriots to lose too, the Patriots have won 6 Super Bowls.
They literally always do this.
And they always have done that. The Packers have never done that. I disagree with you.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're Chicago Bears fans. I just want to put that back out into the universe. And as Chicago,
sometimes you got to bet against your team.
Yeah, but this isn't against the Bears. This is for the Packers. And so I don't want to see the Packers or the Vikings in the championship. I definitely don't want to see them in the Super Bowl.
As little NFC North teams as possible.
Yeah.
I want them all to fail.
100%. Don't you?
No, he doesn't.
All right, man. Listen.
Okay, Switzerland. You can whatever.
No, he's betting on the Packers.
I'm betting on the Packers.
Yeah, minus 4.5. Minus 4.5. Okay. Anyone touching the total at 47?
No. That could go either way. It could be 30 points total or some weird stuff.
It could be a fucking shootout or it's going to be
like that.
A bunch of goose eggs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, cool. That's NFL games this week. Good luck, everyone. I mean,
thanks.
We'll see what happens. Last game we're going to talk about before we call it today for this episode is the national championship game, college football. LSU versus Clemson. Right now, the spread is at 5.5. What is the total at?
I don't know. Let me check that.
I know it's like ridiculously high.
It's gotta be high.
It can't be high enough, is what
I thought it was like 70.
69.5.
So it went down.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
Nice.
So I booked that last week. I got at -5.
Yeah,
it's at 5.5 right now.
Yeah, I know. I got at -5.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
I'm also an LSU -5 guy. I think Joe Burrows is insane. I think Clemson does not have a defense that can stack up. And I think LSU has the best defense behind Utah in the country.
Of course. They made Oklahoma look like fools.
Yeah.
5 touchdowns and a half? Are you kidding me, Joe Burrow?
Yeah, 5 points doesn't seem like nearly enough. So I actually am going to look for like a nice little like 10.5, minus 10.5 too, maybe like a minus 14.5 to really get some money going here because I think they're going to blow them out. I think it's not going to be fair.
Oh, you want to see what that? I mean, you can go up to 7.5 right now. It should be like plus 110.
I'll find some more.
Wow.
I'll find some more.
You got it.
So yeah, I mean, I'm all LSU.
How can you not be?
I don't know. People are saying that I'm crazy. I've talked to a couple of people that are like, "Are you sure?" But I think that's recency bias. I think you haven't watched all of the LSU games that I have this year.
How many have you watched?
I mean, almost all. I'm pretty much all of them.
Oh, wow.
I won a lot of money at LSU.
They're in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
They're in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Go Tigers.
Nice. That's a horrible accent.
Joe Burrow is an adopted son of the Bayou. Everybody knows that.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that guy who does the impressions of? He did like a phone call between Nick Saban and Ed Orgeron.
No.
You guys should watch it.
But
it's like he got to the end. He was like, well, "Who you got going Saturday?" And he's like telling him, he's like, "Oh, we're playing, for the college football playoff." And he was giving him shit, but at the end, he's like, "Nick, I got 4 words for you: Joe Burrow, go Tigers." And it was really fun. You guys should watch it.
Guess you have to be there.
Yeah.
Because you said it was bad. Ken, what were you gonna say? We had you.
Oh yeah. Well, there is. You know what's funny?
Oh, the LSU bar.
The LSU bar right next to our place.
He's not coming in the city.
It's on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Well, we got to go there.
He's not.
We got to go there.
I'll go.
I mean, it's electric.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun, especially rooting for LSU. You got money on it. I mean, that's the place you want to be in all of Chicago.
Wow, I didn't know there's an LSU.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like funny because like the bar. I don't know the name of the bar, but it's like right off Milwaukee. I think it's like close to Wood in Milwaukee.
Wouldn't you mean Division?
I mean, it's close to Wood too, and also Division. It's close to a lot of different streets. But anyway, so it's got like all the Chicago sports teams logo, and then just the LSU Tigers as well. And so it's great. So it's Chicago LSU bar. I mean, what can be better?
I'd love to just go root for the LSU. I mean, they're gonna win.
That's just. I mean, it's gonna be a fun night.
They have to.
It's gonna be a real fun night.
How could they not win? They can't. I just thought about it, and there's no
Literally
possibility.
can't win.
No.
So I'm gonna take LSU. I already have it at -5 for 2 units. It's at -5.5 right now.
You put 2 units on it.
Yeah, I booked it 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
when we found out that it was going to be them.
Yeah.
Even after Clemson looked really good. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is sick. He's a really good quarterback. Their team is good. Their wide receivers are amazing. But
Should be a fun night.
LSU's defense is as good as their offense. Which
Yeah,
is
the unsung
crazy.
hero of the team.
Yeah.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, for sure. So, is anyone touching Clemson or the total? I might do the over.
I mean, the over would just
how-
be fun.
I thought about. I saw the over for LSU Oklahoma at like 73. I'm like, no fucking chance. And then it just started to happen. I bet 82.5 and got it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
didn't it end at like 98 or something?
It was 63-28, I think.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. And the team totals are 36.5 LSU, 31.5 Clemson.
Oh, I love that LSU over.
36.5 team total.
Oh my god.
3 touchdowns and 5 touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait.
36 and a half.
Yeah. Dude, people are reaching out to me.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's
selling houses.
a
Yeah,
realtor.
a realtor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negotiate.
I might touch that LSU team total. That sounds real good.
36.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I might do the game over too. I might do it all.
Fuck.
All the overs. Big
I mean,
points guy.
especially if we go to a bar, even if we can't. So I think that bar might be like packed. Like there's probably gonna be a line starting. So we'll go to that other bar.
Chip in.
Since
1895, one of the oldest bars in the city.
Yeah.
Really? What was it doing during
We'll
Prohibition?
definitely have to go to a
I
bar
have no idea.
during that game. Just get wild. Absolutely wild.
Monday
I
night.
love to
Yeah.
drink on
Dude,
Monday.
Yeah.
let's drink on a Monday. Championship week. Let's watch it here on the projector.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Think about it.
It's possible.
That was actually a pretty.
That's a real good idea.
That was a wild idea that just popped out. Think about it.
Yeah. Well, it's very easy to just say that you're going to be at someone else's place
I'm just
on
saying.
the day. I mean, a little inconsiderate.
Yeah.
You could have asked me first. Now it's on the podcast, and now it'll look lame if I don't do it. And then we'll
Really?
So it's here.
So,
Yeah.
Guys, come to the secret
No,
location.
we're not
secret
inviting
location.
anyone.
Oh no, it's gonna be a Facebook event for sure. In order invite all your former coworkers. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Get some pizza.
It'd be great. Get some wings.
Dude, also, how about getting retweeted and quoted by Lou Malnati's today?
I got retweeted. By
No,
wait,
got.
Wait, you're gonna claim
We
that
got.
because I claimed Kyle Long and you yelled at me for that.
Well, I told you to do that.
It's fair.
And then I went and
I'm gonna go back.
I
'cause
what do you
said-
mean you? I literally made that meme. I made that.
Yeah, you said you said I, as in yourself, not the collective that we are.
Yeah, no, that's true. I definitely said that.
You 100% said that.
Well,
You said
it
it.
is true though too. I mean,
I'm fucking real.
if you're gonna say you, I'm gonna say me. You know what I mean?
No, I said me, and you said no. We're a collective. This is a group.
Listen,
It's
we're
an
not
effort.
me and I guys. I apologize if I said that. Matt is the me or the I guy.
Yeah, let's all think about who's
The-
the natural
Yeah.
villain of the
The
group.
the
100%.
failed field goal kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt.
He's a
100%.
selfish,
Very selfish.
not the team.
100%.
But I did slave over Adobe for 10 minutes making that meme of
You just
all.
put one.
Also,
It took me
when
a minute.
How's that a
when we message, like he's like, I'm working. Like, what do you work at 7-Eleven? What does he do? He's like, I'm working late. What does that
People
mean?
work late.
What is that?
What are you talking about, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. People can't just go on fucking Facebook all day long like
I
you
know.
and do your
Oh.
LinkedIn posts.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, people have to work sometimes.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
LinkedIn is work.
Oh,
That's
The
true.
definition of war.
That's
You're
not- they got-
gonna be on LinkedIn and Facebook real
They
soon.
got fucking cat
You're
videos on
gonna be slinging houses on LinkedIn, and I'm gonna give you shit for it. I'm gonna be like, what's the commission on that? What'd you negotiate?
All about the numbers, this guy.
Yeah.
Big numbers guy.
Big numbers guy.
Have some
Oh,
heart. All right, that's the podcast. Good luck with your football.
Well,
picks.
hey, we got big announcement.
Oh yeah.
We got
Another teaser.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Don't tease it too much.
We may or may not have
No, we definitely do have an ex-NFL player.
on the podcast talking to someone who played in the NFL.
Yes,
Get some stories.
that's all we're gonna
Ask
say.
some questions
Right before the Super Bowl.
right before the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily a spoiler. He's a Vikings guy. So if the Vikings make it there,
I mean, like, do you have any sense of the dramatics here? Now everybody's gonna be like, "Who's in Chicago?
He
Who's the next?"
just said
you're
don't.
not gonna find him. Trust me. He's seclusive.
No, now everyone knows that he didn't play much. Come on, Shooter, you gotta figure this shit out, man. God,
It's fine. It'd be great. XNFL will be there.
all right, we will have an ex-NFL player on the podcast.
And
What else are you gonna spoil now? dude?
no, and the audio. This is the last time with our snowball.
Yeah, this
audio
is
is
true.
gonna be top notch moving forward.
Audio is getting an upgrade.
You are going to hear our voices so
We're
much better.
finally, as a group, moving to the next stage of something. Kind of.
Maybe we'll see. We'll
Kind
see
of.
how it goes.
It's
Yeah.
not like we're not doing well, but like we're
Mhm.
in our heads, we're moving to the next stage.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, it's
Fun.
good to see.
It's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot of good stuff coming ahead. Also, we're gonna win all of our bets, and Kenny's gonna lose the Packers bet that he's
I'm
taking.
gonna point and laugh.
Go Bears!
Next week.
The
Bear
Bears
down.
are back,
Bears are back.
and they're dead.
And the
Bears- no one's saying
Coyotes are also back.
Yeah,
It's a
Coyotes
fact.
are a wagon. Shout out Spin Privilege.
Dude,
If
they'll
you can
get
if we can get a spread or a line for that, let me know.
Listen, I'll ask. I don't know if we'll get it. I hope no one else gets hurt,
But if you're right next to
but I
Northwestern
will
Hospital,
take the over.
if you're right next to Northwestern Hospital,
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
know.
god, you guys are like betting for people to get bit by a fucking coyote.
If
no,
I
an
were to
appearance,
tell
not,
you,
not an attack, an appearance.
if I were to tell you that the spread right now on another Coyote attack in Chicago
Or a line.
in the next month is minus half point, which one are you
What's
gonna
a
take?
point? Like what does that
One
mean?
attack.
Oh,
Are you gonna
the
take
next
that?
half month?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
In
gonna
next
the next
month.
2 weeks.
Next
Or
month?
next month, I'd
Yeah.
take that all day.
I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't take that?
No.
There was 2 in like this week.
I hope no
Yeah,
one
in
gets
the
hurt.
past like 3 fucking decades, there's 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it happened in bunches.
Yeah,
They're
so
hot.
now it's
Yeah.
done. Next 3.
They score in
welcome-
bunches. Have you seen that? The shootout.
Was it the same Coyote or was it multiple
No,
Coyotes?
I think it's more than one. Yeah.
You still want to take? I'll take this. But you want to? We'll have the action together.
Are you under? Are you under a half attack?
Yeah, that means it's one attack.
Yeah, one attack.
One half attack.
So
you're
yeah.
taking the under.
Either there is an attack or there isn't in
Yeah.
the next month.
So when does it stop? So
February 9th at 6:30 p.m.
February 9th at 6:30 p.m. Let's just call it even odds.
Yeah. Right now, so far, there's been 2, right?
2.
So
This
we'll
week.
know if there's another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we betting?
Let's bet something fun.
Ooh. Maybe like you have to wear something weird for a podcast.
Yeah, you have to dress like a coyote for a podcast.
How would I dress like a
I
coyote?
don't know. It's up to
Maybe
interpretation.
maybe like thrift it.
Yeah.
Thrift something
Thrift
insane.
something?
No, you just have to look like a coyote, and that's up for interpretation. We
And
have girlfriends that can figure it out.
it'll be thrifted and you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you have to pay for
The
it.
loser has to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, dude.
Oh
Let's do
wow.
Oh, this is easy. I'm gonna go find the coyote right now.
We're betting on the Coyotes.
All right, the Great Coyote Challenge 2K20.
My
Love
God.
it.
My God.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Subscribe, follow us. We'll see you next week. Good luck on your NFL picks. Dude, you're gonna have to dress like a coyote. I don't even know what that means.
You're screwed.
Yo, that's the easiest bet I've ever made in my life.
Fuck that. Dude,
I mean, I hope no one gets hurt.
coyotes are done. You do hope somebody gets hurt. You're literally betting on someone getting